Hello everybody, welcome to another video. We have a special one for you today and I'm going to reveal it here in a second. I just wanted to talk to you. This is about our draft tournament. So let's get it going. I'm going to leave myself off of this so you can see the graphic here, and then I'll put myself up in a second. So basically, we are doing a draft tournament. I know you guys saw some posts about it and things like that over the last couple of days. You've been getting tickets in your daily login calendar. So I'm going to explain how all that works, give you some reward breakdowns, and exactly what's going to happen here. So as you can see, it's a special 8-hour draft night only event. So basically, on draft night, beginning at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. See it right there. All the fun begins with a 15-round draft. So it's going to be 15, not 19 like season. 15 round with some players up to 100 OVR. There will be some higher quality players. So there you go. You can kind of have fun with some of the good players we have in there. And basically, what's going to happen at 4 p.m. You're going to be able to go in, and it'll be on the home screen, and then it'll also live in Arena if you want to go over there and access it. But I would just use the banner or prompt on the splash screen in the menu. In that first entry is entirely free. It doesn't cost the tickets that you've been getting. It is completely free. And that will go on every 2 hours. So it'll be 4 total. So at 4 p.m. you'll enter entirely free. And then at 6 p.m. a new one will hop in, and you'll be able to do that one entirely free, no tickets needed. The tickets are for if you happen to be eliminated, you can use those tickets and get back into the same draft. So every 2 hours you'll redraft a new team, unless you're playing with the current one. I don't believe it should last that long, but if in case you are, you still be able to play those games. But every 2 hours you'll be able to draft a new team until, let's see, 10 p.m. Is that what that is? Or 12 p.m. I'm sorry, 12 a.m. Eastern. So there you go. I'm gonna put myself up here, and we'll go over some of the other stuff. I hope you're all having a great day. I just wanted to get those quick, cool announcements out. We're gonna look at some rewards and things like that. Hello, it's good to see you. So I'm gonna slide this up, and there you go. So you have a free entry there into the tournament. You can also purchase some more with gems and MC if you'd like. I believe you're getting Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, so 4 tickets for free. So you'll be able to re-enter the tournament with the team you already drafted 4 different times. And you can do that at any point. If you don't like the team you drafted and you don't want to continue, you can wait 2 hours and go into the next one, redraft your team, and then maybe use your tickets there. You can use 1 ticket every hour. The ticket cost is going to be 100 gems or 50 Madden Cash for continued purchase. Like I said, you get 4 free entries at the top of each tournament. You have 4 tickets that we've given you, so that's 8 entries total. And then if you'd like any more, you can purchase them for 100 gems or 50 Madden Cash. The way the rewards are going to work, I'm going to pull these up, so forgive me. There are milestone rewards, and then there are win and loss rewards. So if you win every matchup, it's going to be arena based, so it's drives. So you can get up to 29 points for each drive. So if you get 8 points 3 times, that's 24, and then you get a 5-point win bonus. So that's 29 points. There's milestone rewards with a accumulation of those points, but every win you get 500 coins and then a chance at a 2 to 7 round collectible. And there's a couple of different ones of those. So you have an opportunity at a 2 to 3, a 4 to 5, or another 2 to 7. And you will get one of those per win. You have a chance at one anyway. So there's a couple opportunities there to win. And for a loss, you get 100 coins, and then you have a chance at the same collectibles, anywhere from a 2 to 7. So you can get, I think, just one of those. I'll confirm, but so that is on win and loss, just for winning a game against a person that you're playing in the arena. You get 500 coins for winning, 100 coins for losing, and then a chance at a 2 to 7 round collectible. So that is the win rewards. But the cool stuff is definitely the milestone rewards. So let's go over those a little bit. So the way this is going to work is your total drive points. Like I said, you get 29 if you win, or if you get 24 points for 3 drives of 8, and then the win bonus, you can get I think there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 milestones with those point accumulations. So there's a 10-point milestone, a 25-point milestone. So you can get the first 2 if you get max points on your first drive. And something like that would give you, for the first milestone, which is 10 points, which pretty much everybody should get, you get an 80 to 84 road to the draft player, and then you get 3 2 to 7 round collectibles, just for the first milestone. And then if we go to the 25-point milestone, which is relatively simple to get over the 8 entries that you have, you will get a 80 to 84 base player, an 80 to 84 road to the draft player, a draft standout collectible, and 3 2 to 7 round collectibles. So that is for getting 25 points, folks. 25 points. So they go up to 500 points. That is the last milestone, a 500-point milestone. So that's pretty good. That's a lot of wins. That's like 17 max point wins. So that's if you get 29 points 17 times. I think you might actually get one more. You might need one more than that, but that's a lot. So you're gonna have to probably play a few more than that, because 29 points every time isn't realistic, I should say, unless you're winning and getting all those points. I mean, good for you, but for the most part you're going to need a few more than that. So like I said, you get 8 free ones. So if you win two rounds, let's say every that would be 16 wins. So that's pretty good. And you would still need a couple of more after that, but that would be if you're getting all 29 points every time. So it's going to be a little bit of some math fluctuations there, how many points you're getting, things like that. You can kind of do that on your own. But the max potential points per 3 round or per 3 drive arena win is 29 points. And then obviously you can do your math from there. So some other rewards are 500 is the max, 325 and 200. So there's a bunch of different ones. So I'm just going to scroll down to the 500. So if you were to get 500 points through this 8-hour block here, you would receive a Madden Max stamp, a 90 to 94 OVR draft player, 2 draft standout collectibles for the standout masters, and then 3 2 to 7 round collectibles. So that's a pretty hefty 500 point prize. Just like some other ones, for 200 points, you would get an 80 to 84 base player, an 85 to 89 draft player, an 80 to 84 road to the draft player, a draft collectible standout, and you would still get 6 2 to 7 round collectibles. So these are all guaranteed rewards for hitting the arena point milestones. That's basically it. I'll do a quick summary and then let you guys kind of digest that info. I'm not sure I'm going to share all the rewards. Like, you'll be able to see them when they come out on Thursday. They're not hidden or anything. I just kind of wanted to give you a little bit of a context behind how they're going to be structured. So it's an 8-hour draft night only event. So this is only on Thursday, and it begins at 4 p.m. Eastern. It's a 15 player round draft. So you can select 15 players, and there's some pretty good 100 OVRs in there. So make sure you build your team wisely when you use that. I talked to the competitive guys and made sure some of the season's draft feedback was put in. I know some of our game changers had a quarterback issue where they would select a really good one, and then another quarterback round would pop up. So I think they did some alterations to how things are drafting. But if you have any feedback on that, let me know when we hit Thursday. So yeah, you can do. It starts at 4, and you get a free entry. You get 4 free entries just for the every 2 hour on the reset. You don't need a ticket or anything. It's completely free. So you just hop right in. And then you can take the 4 tickets that you've gotten for login bonuses since Monday, and you'll be able to use those. So you have 8 entries free of charge entirely for the total draft tournament night. So like I said, if you want to purchase more, it's totally optional. There's a 100 gem 50 MC option for extra tokens, or tickets rather, that you can use to get more entries. If you really like your team and you've used a couple of your tickets and you want to keep going, you're close to a milestone reward, whatever, you can hop over, grab some for 100 gems, and then go on in and play a few more rounds. It's 2 hour rounds or 2 hour tournament rounds until they start a new one. So every 2 hours you'll be able to draft a new team, which I think is kind of cool because drafting is half the fun, right? I know rewards are awesome, but it's always cool to draft a different team so you can kind of take what you did and didn't like and kind of adjust. Especially after the first round, you can kind of see how things play out, and you're like, okay, I can get this guy later, whatever you guys want to do. So at 4 p.m., 6 p.m., 8 p.m., and 10 p.m., there will be a draft, all Eastern time. There will be a new 2 hour or new draft that you can select a new 15 players and go from there. There's 8 levels of milestones. I kind of went through a couple of them. We'll just go over the first and the last. For the first milestone, which is 10 points, which is these points are based on your arena drives. So every point in your arena drive is a point towards milestones. 29 points is the max you can get per 3 drives per matchup. So if you get 8 3 times, that's 24, plus you get 5 for a win. So that is 29 possible points if you're extremely good and get the max amount of points every time. So for milestone number 1, which is 10 points, you get an RTTD player, a Road to the Draft player, from 80 to 84, and 3 2 to 7 round collectibles. And then for 25 points, you get a base 80 to 84 player, an 80 to 84 Road to the Draft player, a draft standout collectible, and 3 2 to 7 round collectibles. And that's for 25 points. So you can get, like I said, the 10 point and the 25 point milestone in the first league versus league round that you play against somebody else. So that's pretty nifty there. So then the rewards, like I said, go all the way up to 500. So the 500 point milestone reward is a Madden Max stamp, a draft player from 90 to 94, which you can use in your sets, which is pretty important for picks or Zeke or somebody like that. Like those are pretty good. There's 2 draft standout collectibles, and then there's 3 2 to 7 round collectibles for you to pick up in the 500 point milestone reward. And that is the max, and that will probably take some effort and some pretty good success in your drafts. So good luck. I hope you guys get that. And then on wins, you get 500 coins and a chance at a 2 to 7 round collectible on every win. So that's pretty cool. And then you get 100 coins for a loss and a chance at that 2 to 7 round collectible as well. So that's pretty much everything about the draft tournament coming on Thursday. If you have any questions, you can hit me up on Reddit, Mutthead, and Discord. That's where you can find me. This starts again at 4 p.m. Eastern. As far as going forward, this is only an 8-hour event, and then it will expire. I will follow up with more details on how, if this will continue to live on, and if there's any more possibilities of it coming back, whatever that may be. But this will expire at 10 p.m. or 12 p.m. rather, and 12 a.m. Eastern, and then that will be it. So I'll try to get back to you rather on where this will go going forward, if they'll implement another reward structure for basic, currencies and in-game stuff outside of draft. But I do not have any info on that right now, so you're just going to have to sit tight for me. But yeah, that's basically it. So I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Happy Tuesday. So you got a couple of days to get ready for draft. And I hope you guys are enjoying the draft promo. I know I've seen a lot of feedback. It is a bit of a... it's dense. There's a lot there. It's a lot to take in. I hope you guys are figuring it out. I'm trying to do my best to get back to all the questions and stuff. We do have some stuff going on here as well, so kind of doing whatever I can to help you out. I'm working on a couple of issues. I know the Eric Fisher set has been causing some problems. It's been fixed as far as I know, but the retroactive people that had done it prior are still having some issues, so we're working on that. I hear you, don't worry. That should be taken care of. I pinged somebody on that this morning. But other than that, I think draft is proceeding as planned. I've also reiterated some of the high stamina cost feedback to the team where some of you are autoing a couple of events, then you're out of stamina. I know with promo stamina that some of you expected the stamina cost to remain lowered. So I did reiterate that to the team that you guys would prefer a bit of a lower stamina cost so you can at least play a little bit more, even though the math would change. So yeah, so I'm getting to all that. Don't worry. I hope you guys are enjoying draft though. It's a really cool program and it is super big. So we'll get to it on Thursday as well. You have the regular, we'll be live authoring the NFL draft. So that's pretty cool. We'll have those items going into game. We'll live authoring the first 10 picks, and then anything post 10 will come in the days following. I'm not sure on the release cadence for that. That's a lot of players, so you're gonna have to work with them a little bit. But I will let you know. We are work from home as well, so it could be a bit longer than usual. I don't know. I haven't heard anything, but we are getting ready for the first 10 picks to be live authored and put in game. So that'll be pretty cool. Should be interesting with the virtual side of it this year. So that's pretty much all I got. I hope you have a great Tuesday. Stay tuned. If you have any other questions, let me know. Reddit, my head, and Discord. If you don't have Madden Mobile, get Madden Mobile. Play Store, App Store. Get it today. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.